Well, hello everyone, Jason here with another Robinson's Ramble, and you catch us today of my first ever walk going through the lovely little village of Malham.
Malham is a village in the Craven district of North Yorkshire, just over 11 miles from the town of Skipton. It's a popular walker's destination, and within this walk I'll be exploring why by visiting Janet's Foss, Gordale Scar and on to Malham Cove before heading back down into the village.
I've seen this a couple of times anyway, from here and there on the TV. Edmondson did a little one round here, and considering it was only about an hour from where I live in Lancaster, I couldn't help myself. Had to have a bit to explore. So, shall we? So I was very happy to see that the forecast yesterday for today was actually going to be quite bright, because this is the first walk I've had out since coming back from Morocco, and I was getting a bit of a way, you're getting very lethargic and putting many things off. There's still a lot of washing to do back in the kitchen when I get back home. It's so I know what works for me to make myself feel a hell of a lot better, and it's getting out in the bloody countryside for me anyway. Hopefully it is for you, and again, if you don't already know, or if this is the first walking guide you've seen me do, it's just trying to highlight the fact of finding out what's good for, I'll say the phrase, your mental health, positive mental health. Oh dear, it's a lovely phrase, isn't it? But it's this for me, it helps, and hopefully it helps you. And if you get any opportunity, because we all have very busy lives, so when the opportunity arises, like today, I'm gonna get out. Just in case I haven't mentioned it in a voiceover or showed you an illustrated map with my head bobbing up and down. So from the car park, just at the edge of the village of Malham, you just turn into the village, barely get in there. There's a little footbridge that takes you onto this footpath, turn right, and then it takes us towards Gordale Scar, but before that, the rather beautiful Janet's Foss, which is just up ahead.
Why the waterfall's called that is apparently the name Janet is believed to refer to a fairy queen reputed to inhabit a cave at the rear of the fall, and Foss itself is a Nordic word for waterfall which is still used in Scandinavia. The pool in Janet's Foss used to be used for sheep dipping, which the locals used to gather for a social occasion. However, along my way to the waterfall, I did pass a couple who had just seen it and mentioned there were 3 ladies doing a spot of wild swimming there. So I thought I'd better slow down my pace, as it would be a tad inappropriate to film them. Fortunately, they had got out and got changed, and I had a good view of this wonderful natural feature.
So there's three lovely ladies that have just been drowning themselves out swimming. Just caught you there. Hopefully you're not changing now. Hopefully you're sorted out. But look at that, gorgeous. Right, on to Gordale Scar.
Apart from a little rocky incline on the way between Janet's Foss and Gordale Scar, it's very straightforward to get to. It's only about a 15-minute walk, 0.6 miles at best, to get between the two beautiful natural features.
Now this looks quite bloody special. Get the drone out and cue some cinematic music. Yes. Well, that was amazing. You can't, I know I've got the tall selfie stick and had got the drone out before as well, but you can't do the vastness of it justice just through a small screen. So, weirdly enough, I would highly recommend getting your butt up here. If I hadn't, again, mentioned in the voiceover previously, though, that's for future Jace to worry about.
Thank you, past Jace. I think you can talk about this one.
It's the small roads, rather small roads on the way here. So I've come on from the west, from Lancaster. It's about an hour's drive. And then the Google Maps took me through Settle, and then the sort of like the very, very small roads of Settle, where it was proper country driving, very uppy downy. But to get to Malham in general, it is quite a, it's going to be small roads no matter what, but if you can try and limit, of course, the small roads, particularly if you suffer from travel sickness or you're a partner or whoever you're walking with, try and do as little as small roads as possible. Anyway, onward. I'm going to go on about it again. This, weirdly enough, has done me the world of good. Because I know what I need. I know when I get a bit lethargic and procrastinate about everything. Big words, I apologise. Need to get out. I need to get out. You might have a different thing, but a bit of exercise in the country, yeah, does me the world of good. And so we've done Janet's Foss, done Gordale Scar, round there. Wonder what dramatic music I found. And now on to Malham Cove. Nearly there to Malham Cove. I thought, considering this is supposed to be a walking guide, I thought I'd actually leave a few factoids for you as well, i.e. directions of how to get here. So if you're going from Janet's Foss and you go up past Janet's Foss, you can easily see Gordale Scar. Very, very easy. And then once you've got to Gordale Scar, it says on the map there's a footpath. I don't know if it is, because it looks like you're trying to get the ring back to Mordor again. So you can turn back on yourself, go on the gate that you got into Gordale Scar, and then just follow the footpath near the picnic benches, follow that up to the road, cross the road, see the stile. Here we are on the way to Malham Cove. And we've made it to Malham Cove. This is awesome, and you do definitely have to keep aware of your footing. But if you're wondering why, well, A, I'm being quiet because I don't want to disturb everybody else is enjoying the lunch break around here, but why also I'm rather close, something I wanted to do. See if this works, hang on. How's that? So what I am discovering about this walk as well is it's not that hard. It's definitely beginning to intermediate. It's, you know, you're not scrambling up anywhere. There's a lot of good footpaths to take, some easy footpaths to take. And I'm saying that, I think I'm on the wrong side of this wall. But yeah, it's not the hardest walk in the world, to be fair. I mean, as I said, you've got to watch your footing on Malham Cove, but other than that, it's not so bad. I think it's about 5 or 6 miles, so it's not the lengthiest of walks either. So I think if you're nearby or you don't mind getting on the small roads, it's a good one to go to, definitely, because you know, you're seeing Janet's Foss, seeing Gordale Scar and Malham Cove. I could see Malham Tarn, but I can't be, but I'm working tonight. All right, I need a bit of energy. But this has been fantastic, yeah. Definitely worth one going. And again, for myself, it's an hour away from Lancaster. What have I been doing with my life? Why have I come here? Why have I not been here earlier? Is basically what I'm trying to say. So, if you've ever seen that, it was a top 100 walks in Britain, and this was on it. So, thank you, Mr. Edmondson. You've enlightened me, and I think I'll be taking friends and family on here again.
Once you've returned back into the village, you'll find in Malham if you feel like you've deserved some refreshment. There are a couple of pubs in the form of the Lister Arms and the Buck Inn, as well as a convenience store and a tea room.
Well, there you go. Another lovely walk done. So I've parked here at the National Park Centre. It's a fiver for over 2 hours, but I thought it's worth it. And you might see others parking along the side of the road, but each to their own, fair enough. But yeah, there you go. That's a fantastic little adventure, finding stuff around here. And the end to another ramble. So thank you so much for watching all of this. Hope it's enlightened you for a new route to go to or somewhere to return if you've been here before. As I said, it's oh, what time is it now? Let's have a look. Oh, bear with me. There we are. So 2:30. I started about 2:15. 2:11. So 2:11, 2:15, 3 and a bit hours. Haven't been doing too bad. Give us a like, by all means. If you want to share this, you're more than welcome to, and subscribe to the channel. There's 1 or 2 more walks to do. I've only been doing this for about 8 months or so, so I can't wait to get some more on. Maybe close to this neck of the woods as well, get the drone out for Ingleton Waterfalls. There's every chance, Anyway, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Ciao for now.